Hi, my name is Todd DeBach. That's with a big B. I'm a product marketing manager with New Holland. Now, if you'll recall, back in late 2023, New Holland made an announcement that we would be building compact tractors in one of our facilities in India. And guess what, folks? These are the fruits of our labor. The first two models that will be coming out of our India plant built by New Holland. They are the Workmaster 35C and the Workmaster 40C. Now, before I get in and start talking about the specs and what we have here, I want you just to take a nice look at these puppies. These not only have the modern connective flow styling that you've seen on some recent introductions like the larger Power Star tractors, but they will be the first to have the New Holland Dynamic Blue paint. And I'll tell you what, I know they look good on camera, but when you see them in person, this paint really pops. It's rich, it's lustrous, and it's going to draw folks into your dealership. So great styling, great color, and something new. We've also gone with silver wheels now on the 35C and 40C. And I think you can just see through the camera here that it really adds to the overall appearance of the tractor, with the rims basically mirroring the New Holland, the decals, and also the accent piece that goes in with the connective flow design of the hood. They really look sharp. So look forward to these babies coming to your dealership. They're going to draw in business for you. While we're up front, let's talk about the engines. Okay? 1.9 liter, that's 115 cubic inch, direct injected 3-cylinder engines. On the 35, it's naturally aspirated. On the 40, it is turbocharged, but both of them also feature high pressure, common rail, direct injection. Talk about the power that you get out of these. Well, if you're talking the 40, which is available in gear and hydro, which we'll talk about in a little bit, you either have 35 for the gear or 34 PTO horsepower for the hydrostat. Then when you talk about the 35 over here, for the gear you've got 31 horse, and for the hydro you have 30 horse. So fantastic modern power plants. They're extremely efficient. Now, not only is the efficiency going to help you run longer and before fill-ups, but now we've got a rear-mounted 12-gallon fuel tank. And notice that the fill is on the side of the tractor. So if you're dealing with, say, a unit that has a rotary cutter, or in this case here, our new Backhoe, you won't have to interfere or step in between the attachment or implement to fill up. So 12 gallons is really a big step up. It's approaching double what we had with the prior tractor. You've come to realize that serviceability is easy on New Holland compacts. No different here with the new Workmasters. Simple flip-up hood. You're actually able to get to the oil on the side without raising the hood to check your oil. But when you come around the front, nice things. Think about this. These are economy or value type tractors, but they have nice things like a slide-out screen to service for the radiator. They have a dual element air cleaner. A lot of times you'll find with competitors that on their economy tractors, they'll only have a single element air cleaner. So again, great serviceability. Your battery is up front, slip out screen, all things you come to expect from a New Holland compact tractor. So some big news, okay? Got fabulous styling, new hood, all that. But what we do have is a brand new series of loaders. This is the 250 LC loader. Notice that it fits the tractor perfectly. Outstanding capacities, just under 1,350 pounds of lift capacity to full height. That's 92 inches of lift height. You'll see that it comes with a 66-inch skid steer loader quick attach bucket, but you're going to say, wait a second, Todd. There's something different on the front of this guy I haven't seen before in a New Holland compact. That's a grapple. In fact, you'll be able to get a grapple or a 4-in-1 bucket from the loader pages. And the big news, simultaneous lift and curl on the mid-mount loader valve, and we've one-upped it. We didn't go to a third function diverter. We have a live third function available as a DIA kit. That's right, that means you'll be able to do 3 functions simultaneously with your Workmaster 35C or 40C with the optional live third function. So fantastic loader up front, some options we haven't had before. As we step back, both of these models will be four-wheel drive, of course, nice mechanical engagement. And you'll notice, let's talk about the tires for a second here. You're going to notice these look a little different than anything we've had before on a New Holland compact. That's because they are new. So R14s have become very popular, and we decided to not only go that route, but to one-up it. So we're going with Galaxy tires, and this is what they call their R3 Plus, or we call it an R34. Takes all the benefits of an R14, kicks it up a notch. So you'll be able to get those as an option. Of course, you'll still be able to get R4 tires like you see on the Workmaster 35C to my left. And you'll also be able to get R1 tires and the traditional R3 turf tires. So more choices, not only with the loader and the mid-mount valve and the third function, but also with the tires that we offer. As we take a step back, there will be 2 transmissions offered on the Workmaster 35 and 40C. You'll have a 12x12 mechanical that is 4 shift-on-the-go speeds with 3 non-synchronized ranges. So what's important about that? Well, with 3 ranges, you get that dedicated mid-range that you'll want to use for loader applications and for rotary cutting. It's a big benefit when you go up against competitors that only offer an 8x8. We give more choice to our customers to better match the tasks that they have at hand. And of course, with the 12x12, the synchronized shuttle is column mounted within easy reach of your left hand, which frees up your right hand to operate that joystick for loader applications. Then, of course, and probably the most popular take is going to be the 3-range hydrostatic transmission. Just like our current products, 3-range hydrostatic transmission with independent pedals. And not only just the finer things that you're going to see on normally on a deluxe tractor that you have on your Workmasters, like color coding, ASAE. So movement equates to orange. So whether it's the shuttle lever or your independent forward to reverse pedals on the hydrostat, they're going to be ASE color coded orange. So great transmission. Spent a bunch of time during our photo shoots here getting ready for this launch, running this particular unit with the hydrostat. It's first class. And combined with the operation of the new loader, the grapple, you're going to be very impressed with what we're bringing to you. Let's talk about hydraulics. Hydraulics, 13.3 gallons per minute of combined flow. So you've got an independent hydraulic pump, a little over 8 gallons per minute. I think it's 8.2. And then you have a separate steering pump that provides other flow and lubrication and whatnot. A little bit higher pressure with this than we have on prior models, and we'll talk about that when we go around the back with the increased 3-point lift capacity. So great hydraulics, and again, something new for us. Current products, you can get 1 rear remote as standard equipment. Here, they come without a rear remote, but you can put 1 on as an FIO, but up to 3 as DIAs. You've asked for more functionality if customers wanted them, and we've got up to 3. And they are stackable, which means if you have a single remote on the rear of your tractor and you want to put 1 on, you get the second slice, which bolts right up to the first. So again, something new as DIA, 1, 2, or 3 rear remotes on the Workmaster 35C or 40C. Now we get to the pièce de résistance. It's the new operators area. Main goal of this whole development was to give more operator room, more comfortable ride, an easier to operate tractor just a better environment for the operator. And that's exactly what we've delivered here. So as you walk up, take a look at the huge entry threshold we have now. So if you're a large person like me, there's no problem getting on and off the tractor. Take a look at the huge step, the huge grab handle on both fenders. It's going to make it very easy and safe and secure to get up and on. As you step up, you're going to notice a full coverage deluxe floor mat is standard equipment on the 35C and 40C. Pretty nice touch. And the hits keep on coming. You wanted a better seat, you got a better seat. Take a look at the cushion that we have on the new Workmaster seat. And best of all, it's not flat. It is on an inclined plane, which means as you push the seat back, you're giving larger or taller operators more room. Speaking of more room, 4 inches more, a little over 4 inches between the fenders, larger than what the current product is. That means that your positioning of your controls, you're going to be able to get at them easier. So off to the right-hand side here on this hydrostat, you've got your 3-point raise and lower, okay, for your position control. You've got your single remote on this case here, but up to those 3 remotes will be right at your fingertips. Left-hand side, you're going to have, on this particular one here, the range control. In fact, the range control is the same spot on both products, whether it's mechanical transmission or the hydrostat, but there are a couple other differences. Some other things I want to point out as we're here. 3-point rate of drop, okay? That's the little knob that's between your legs. That allows you, if you've got a very heavy rear-mounted implement like a big rotary cutter, say you've got a 72-inch rotary cutter out, a lot of weight out the back, and you want to have it gently go to the ground when you push to lower it, you can actually control the rate of drop. That's a premium feature on a value tractor. Next to that, you've got your rear differential lock. Both mechanical and hydrostat come with rear differential lock to give you a little bit more performance. And then, of course, you've got your lever for the four-wheel drive engagement and disengagement. So as I walk back, take a look at our brand new Backhoe. 87 inches of dig depth. Okay, it's the 270 BC. It's a very nice backhoe, really good performance, great dig. Bucket breakout is around 3,200 pounds, which is outstanding for a compact tractor. Spent a bunch of time digging with it last week, and I'll tell you what, it performs very well. But the big news here, you're going to notice that underneath the tractor, even though this has a backhoe on it, you're not going to see a frame. We've gone to a new design where the backhoe sits over the rear trumpets of the tractor, and there is no mid-frame coming through, which gives you about 3 inches more ground clearance center tractor than what we've had in the past. Not only that, taking this thing on and off is a snap. I mean, you throw your outriggers down, you take the pressure off by lowering out the boom off 2 pins. You pull those pins. As you rock the boom a little further, it comes up out of a pocket. You change your hydraulic hoses around and you drive away. It is really simple and quick to put this on and off. Pretty fabulous here when you take a look at this TLB unit. I think it's going to be a really good seller for us. Now let's take a walk around the back of the mechanical unit here to talk about the 3-point hitch and the PTO. All right, taking a walk around the back of your new 35 and 40C. This one here happens to be the mechanical 35. You're going to look at the back. All of these will come with telescopic stabilizers. You folks are all familiar with those. We've offered them for many a year. You will have fixed link ends. Again, we're keeping the telescopic stabilizers as standard. Flex link ends, we keep those for our deluxe products, the Boomer tractors. The good news here is we have more lift capacity. So we're up to 2,067 pounds of lift capacity at the ball ends, and that equates to just under 1,600 pounds at 24 inches behind the balls. That means you're going to be able to handle even bigger implements that you have in the past very effectively. We talk about the PTO on these. We've got 2 different ones. On the mechanical, we've gone back to basics. We've got old school transmission style PTO. One of the things that we've looked at was how much time folks are going to spend on rotary cutting when they do use a transmission, use a mechanical transmission. And it just from a driveline efficiency standpoint, from a bang for your buck, transmission style PTO is the way to go. Know that probably somewhere in the 85 to 90% of the tractors will be hydrostats, but for those folks that really want to get down and dirty and have a very efficient driveline and PTO system, go with the mechanical with the transmission PTO. When you go with the hydraulic, the three-range hydrostat, that has fully independent electro-over-hydraulic PTO as we do on our current product today. So good capacities, very good driveline efficiency. You'll notice, as I said in the beginning here, that we're actually getting more PTO horsepower out of both of these with both configurations than we have in the past. And while I'm back here, just another a mention here that the fuel tank, which is behind the operator, 12 gallons. And you'll see here that these are the Galaxy R4 design tires. That'll probably be what you're going to sell the most of here with the 35 and 40C. Okay, so when it comes time to order your Workmaster 35C and 40C, what are your choices going to be? Well, trying to make it very easy for you folks. We've been dealing with fast pick configurations for a number of years now. Couple of choices and you're off to the races. For each one of these, I'm going to be offering 4 different packages. So you'll be able to get a 12x12 mechanical transmission with the 250 LC loader up front. You'll be able to get a 12x12 mechanical with the loader and the 270 BC backhoe. And then again, the same for the hydrostat. One configuration with hydro in the 250 LC, and then the other configuration with the 250 LC and the 270 BC. You select those. The only other choices you're going to select is whether or not you want a rear remote as factory installed and what tires you have. Can't be any simpler than that. So let's sum up what we have here with these fantastic new Workmaster models. Brand new, connective flow styling, the first to have dynamic blue paint on them along with silver rims. 3-cylinder power plants, common rail, high pressure direct injected, real nice power plants. 12-gallon fuel tank, easy serviceability. That 12x12 or the 3-range hydrostat transmission, brand new loader, 250 LC, 92-inch lift height, 1,350 pounds of lift capacity, 270 BC loader with backhoe with 87 inches of dig depth. And then an operator's platform that really, truly is a step up and one of the nicest you're going to find on a value tractor. Whether it be the deluxe seat on an inclined track to give you more room, whether that be 4+ inches more width across your hips between the fenders, whether that be the huge grab handle, entry step, standard full coverage floor mat, you're going to have a very nice place to sit and operate your Workmaster 35 and 40C. 2026 is going to be a good year. Things are going to pick up. Be in that 20 to 40 horsepower business and make sure you get these babies on order and coming here in early 2026 to your dealership. Thanks for your attention.